gonna help me knock on the door and ask for my tablet?
We have ways that we do things.
Okay, I understand your policy, but I'm trying to do it legal. So I'm trying to go up there, and if you're not trying to...
She doesn't want you up there.
Okay, then I would like you to get off.
In the past?
The call that came in, bro.
What call?
The call that why
What time? What time?
About 10 minutes ago now.
Okay, so I'm suspicious from walking down the road?
We just got the call.
How is that probable cause?
What's your name?
It's Officer Brow,
What's your badge number?
4994.
Okay, what's your, are you body cam report?
What happens when you call the police for help, only for them to turn against you instead? In today's video, a man simply wants to retrieve his personal belongings from his own property, but the officers refuse to assist him. Instead of enforcing the law, they enforce feelings, making unlawful demands and refusing to leave when asked. As the situation escalates, the man stands his ground, exposing their ignorance and hypocrisy. Will the officers finally respect his rights, or will they continue to abuse their authority? Stay tuned, because this is one showdown you won't want to miss.
I'm just trying to get watches because I'm not able to contact my daughter, and she's keeping me from contacting her. She's not allowing me to talk to her. She's forgetting to charge it or forgetting to put it on. She kept me from seeing her yesterday. I was supposed to take her to the carnival. That got ruined. So, you know, I just don't want the watches or the tablet to get destroyed. She can have them whenever she's with me. So if she refuses to give them up, I want it on body cam, also on my car, my phone as well. So I'm recording. So anything that I go to court with or anything, it's all documented. But, you know, I'd rather not have anything solicit or anything. So I'm there standing with y'all, can knock on the door. Hey, can I have the watches? Hey, can I have the tablets? No, that's fine. I'll turn around and leave. I'm not trying to make an argument out of this, you know, but I don't want you to talk to her and be like, oh, no, you know, you don't have to give it to her or anything. Hey, I want the watches and the tablet. No, that's fine. I'm not trying to make this a big deal, you know.
Well, she's requested that you don't go up to the front door. All right.
It's not illegal. I'm not doing anything.
No,
I'm just trying to knock on the
you
door.
want it on recording, and we're recording.
That's fine.
So
that's all I want to do. Y'all want to walk with me?
No.
Y'all not going to walk with me? Are you refusing?
What do you want? What problem?
I just told you I want to knock on the door, get my watches and the tablet, just so they're not destroyed. That's it. If you can walk with me, if you can walk with me.
No, just hang on.
Are you refusing to walk with me?
No, that's not what
that's
I'm
all.
saying.
I want you to walk with me so I can have it on camera.
We're not going to put you guys in a situation where
I'm not doing anything. If she does that, I'm calm. I'm talking to y'all. I'm not angry or anything. I just want the watches.
She preferred that you did not go up there.
She preferred, and what she's enforced. This is my house.
Okay. Let me find out.
Come on.
No, hang on.
He's asking so that we don't have an altercation.
I understand that, but feelings and preferredness is not law. Are you law enforcement or are you feelings enforcement?
No, we don't have any dog in this fight.
Okay, then if you're not going to help me, say you're not going to help me, get in your cars and leave.
We're not going to put you in that situation.
Okay, but if you're not going to help me, get in your cars and leave. Okay, can you come with me to the door? Can you come with me to the door so I can ask? No, you're not going to come with me to the door? Can you come with me to the door? That's fine.
Oh, he's asking if we make contact first.
I just want to ask for a watch and tablet. That's it. I don't want any...
Absolutely. But do you mind just waiting right here and just while we make contact? Just so there's no physical...
We don't want you to talk to her, and we don't want her to talk to you.
Okay, what you want and what's legal is two different things.
Okay.
Legal, I can knock on the door. I can ask for my watches.
We're here to help you.
I know. And if you're not going to help me, then I would ask for y'all to get on your vehicles and go about your way. So are y'all going to help me knock on the door and ask for my tablets?
We have ways that we do things.
Okay, I understand your policy, but I'm trying to do it legal. So I'm trying to go up there, and if you're not trying to...
She doesn't want you up there.
Okay, then I would like you to get off my property.
Okay, well, we
Thank
have permission to be here from her.
No, I called. This is my property.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, then I'm going to knock on the door. Yes, we are.
She asked that you do not have any contact with her.
That's fine.
Okay.
You can stand up there.
We're going to honor that.
That's fine. You can honor it. It's not law, and her feelings is not legal. So
we don't have any feelings in this.
I said her feelings.
Okay.
I just need the girls' watches and the tablets. If yes, they are. They're under my account. If you don't want to give them to me, just say you don't want to give them to me. That's fine. Yes, they are. I can prove it. Yes, they are. I can prove it. If you don't want to give them to me, just say so.
You can back away from the door and call your T-Mobile
If you don't want to give him the watches, just say so.
Officer in here. I will not allow Luis in.
I'm not going inside. I'm just saying, tell him that you don't want to give me my watches, and I'll leave.
My daughter has proof on her phone. The watches and my phone and her phone are on her account.
Okay.
Okay, so you're not going to give up the watches.
They're not yours.
So you're not going to give up the watches.
Of course, they're not yours.
No, you're not going to give up the watches.
Are they yours?
No, are you not going to give up the watches?
Okay, this is ridiculous. And stop with the.
All I want
recording
is the
crap.
answer.
I'm sorry about
So
the
no?
mosquitoes.
Yes, ma'am. We tried to keep y'all separated. He insisted on coming up here.
I know.
So no?
That's what he does.
Is that the answer?
And
No.
Does he
That's what he
live
does
here
too.
anymore?
No, he
I am.
requested to.
My name's on the property.
He requested to pack his stuff. He requested a divorce.
She kicked me out.
And
How long-
he left.
how long ago
I
did
did
you
not
leave?
She
kick you
kicked me
out.
out.
Okay, I have the text messages that
Mm-hmm.
too. You left, and you
So
requested
you don't live here
to
anymore?
leave.
No,
I
I
understand
was
you-
kicked out.
you-
Yes,
You were not.
I was kicked out.
Okay.
So no, you're not going to give me the
done
watches or the tablet.
You can get her tablet. It's on the kitchen table.
Okay.
I'll let.
I'm not
Abby-
gonna go in the
Abby
house.
know. Oh, thank you.
Mhm.
I'll let Abby know that you took. the
And
tablet.
and the watches, so I can't talk to her anymore because you just so I'm not gonna
No,
do that.
I didn't take you off her watches.
Anyways, if I can have it and the watches, but if you don't want to give me the
Do
watches,
you mind
say no.
grabbing your ID? Just
It's not a
so that I
problem.
can
Can
say
you
who I
come in
spoke
here
to.
though?
Yeah, in just a second. Do
If
you mind
want me
grabbing
to
your
step
ID as
back,
well?
I don't have the ID.
Well, you do because
Why?
you're involved in this.
Why?
Because I need to know who
What
I'm
law?
talking to. Okay.
3802. Am I arrested? Am I under
All right.
arrest?
That's
Am
how
I
this is gonna
detained?
go.
I'm waiting on it.
He's gonna get a tablet.
And then this officer decides to run me. I didn't give him my information, so it's illegally running it because I didn't give it to you.
No, it's not.
You can run my plates.
What's going on with YouTube?
She's just mentally abusive, so I can't deal with it anymore. I dealt with it 7 years, and I decided to leave. So now that I'm
When did you
trying
leave?
to, a few days ago.
2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Where are you staying
Yeah.
at now? You got family or something?
I got everything a little bit everywhere. I work kind of here and there, so
I got you. What? How many kids you guys got together?
technically I don't have any kids. They're not mine. They're not on paper. They're not blood. They're not anything. But I raised that little girl since
Right.
6 months years old.
Okay.
So, we got her from a bad situation. We raised her together. And then, now I legally don't have any authority over her. Not even authority. I legally don't have any rights to see her or
But you
anything.
guys were married, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you raised the child together, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like,
But
You're
there's no
saying, like, in the
paperwork. I have
family
no,
court?
there's none of that. It was all her daughters,
Right.
which was technically she's my granddaughter. And she took her from her daughter. So she
Oh,
has
okay. I
paperwork
see what you're saying.
to be able to be a guardian. I was just the guy in her life. But she knows me as dad because I've been the only guy in her life. But legally, I have no legality
Like, the
under
judge
it.
is saying that or what?
No, I don't, because we never filed any paperwork. So there's no adoptions, there's none of that. I'm gonna have to go through that and to see if I can't get it done. If there's a way
The
to do
family
it.
court,
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
got
even
you.
know if there's a way.
And she's not playing ball with you or what?
She's being difficult about it. So
So when she was supposed to go with you yesterday, she was like, she just said no, or
well, yesterday was I was telling her about money separations and everything. I was trying to be civil about it and everything. And then, I left enough money in our account to be able to pay the bills. She withdrew it all, took everything out because I transferred the rest over
Are
to
y'all
my
still legally
account.
married?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, no, she
Unfortunately,
can.
she's allowed
She
to do
can. I mean, that wasn't a big deal. I just, hey, that was for bills. I'm not putting anything else in that account. That was for bills. So I hope you use it for bills. You
But
want to
took
take over
money out
everything.
for you too.
I
You separated
transferred
it.
it to an account, so I have one half, and I'm going to take care of the bills. And she took it all out, and I was like, I'm not putting any other money in there.
Yeah.
That was for bills, so I hope you use it for bills.
Okay, I
So,
gotcha.
it is what it is, and that became an argument. And then I tried to call my daughter, and she was like, oh, well, she didn't have her watch on. Well, every day when I was here, when we bought them, every day she had them on. Every day she was able to use it, every day. Then all of a sudden she can't use it. All of a sudden she can't answer my phone calls.
whatever. She's
All of a
left
sudden
the
she's not
watch
able
at
to
the
do that,
house, so
and she's never
whatever.
done that before. It just so happened conveniently she started to do that once I left the house.
Oh,
So
no.
it is what it is, but I understand.
It is what it is.
Have you
You're
guys
off your
started?
rocker.
Have you guys started the paperwork and everything?
Yes,
No, it's over
I
the
already have an
weekend. I have to
attorney.
go on Monday.
1354, 59.
I have an attorney as of Friday.
Is there any more of your property inside?
Yeah, I have to schedule one to come get it, but
You're gonna stay-
yeah, I have to make sure I have room for it.
Do you have like?
And that's if she doesn't destroy it or get rid of it or throw it away.
Well, I'm sure you're familiar with the civil side, right?
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
so
mean
she-
she can't. It doesn't mean she can't.
Doesn't mean she can't, but if she does, there's repercussions.
Yeah.
It still shows Daddy
Is
on
Yeah.
there. He is still on their
anything
watches.
that you
I
need
have
here
not
today besides the tablet and the watch? Like, do you have all your hygiene stuff and all that kind of stuff you need?
I can get all that stuff. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Here you go.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, guys.
This video proves once again that the police are not always there to protect your rights. Instead of assisting this man in a peaceful property retrieval, they chose to ignore him, issue unlawful directives, and side with emotions over the law. If he hadn't known his rights, they would have easily taken control of the situation. That's why it's crucial to always be informed, assert your rights, and record every police interaction. Because when the law fails, knowledge is your only defense. What happens when a cop refuses to accept that you have rights? In today's video, a First Amendment auditor is harassed, unlawfully detained, and even physically touched by an officer, all for the crime of recording in public. But when the auditor refuses to back down and demands accountability, things take a dramatic turn. The officer scrambles for excuses, but in the end, his own supervisor is forced to step in and set him straight. Will this power-hungry cop finally learn the law, or will he double down on his ignorance? Stay tuned, because this one is priceless.
All right, we got another dirty vehicle. Love it. All right. Let's take a look at something here. As we all know, you have to establish privacy. Let's check out the zoom features on this camera.
Hey, sir. No, you can't be zooming.
Absolutely, I can, sir. Hey, whoa, do not touch me.
You cannot.
You cannot touch me.
You cannot be.
Sir, it is available and viewable from
No.
public.
You cannot
Sir,
be recording.
it
on
is
my-
viewable
I don't
from
care.
the public. You cannot
No.
interfere with me.
Yes.
You
actually,
cannot
I will.
interfere
you cannot
with
be
me.
recording inside the vehicles with
okay,
the
let's take
with
it down
the
a step.
computer.
Let's take
and
it down a
everything
step.
else. Okay, at this point, I am going to ask for your identification.
My ID? Why?
But
Am I being
before
detained?
fine, do you want to start me a call?
Hold on.
to the office?
Am I being
got
detained?
a gentleman here trying to record inside squad.
Day 2,
Yes.
and why am I
as of
being
right
detained?
now, because, like I just told you, you're recording.
Is that a
inside the
crime? Is that
Data
a crime?
data privacy laws.
No,
with
sir.
and
You
stuff
are
on the-
required to create your own privacy. I am not required to do your privacy for you. How you doing, sir? What's your name and badge number?
Investigator Nygaard.
Nice to meet you, sir. I really would like to take the tension down. Let's
So,
de-escalate.
all right, so can I see your ID?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Not unless you have reasonable, articulable suspicion that I have committed, am committing, or am about to commit a crime, which is a statute or law.
I'm glad
Not
you
your
know your
feelings, not your policies, nothing about that. This is
So
an
basically,
unlawful detention.
As of right
This
now,
is an
hold
unlawful
on.
detention.
Will you stop interrupting me?
Sure, I'm sorry.
Okay. So basically, he's walking around, he's recording inside all the squads, collecting plate numbers, everything else like that. Came up to my squad and then started zooming in on the computer and stuff, which is our computers is private information.
But
You're
you
not-
need to create the privacy,
Okay.
not me. I'm a
I've
private
come-
citizen.
As of right now, if you have identification on you.
I would be glad to provide it for you. In fact, it is in my Jeep. I'm sorry, but
Okay.
in order for me to provide to you my identification,
Okay.
you need to be able to articulate reasonable, articulatable suspicion that I have committed, am committing, or am about to commit an actual law. I'd like to inform you, sir, that you are outside. Okay, I'm just going to pull a piece of paper out here. You are officially outside of your authority. You are officially violating my constitutional rights. And it states right here, if you read line 3 of the Code of Ethics of Public Services of the City of Hinckley. Dedicated service. All officials and employees. Pardon. Officials and employees shall not exceed their authority or breach the law or risk others to do so. Let me ask you something, sir. If you do not have RAS to demand my identity, and you continue to demand my identity. Is that violating the law?
As of right now, like I explained to you, going inside, recording inside the computer and stuff, which is a violation of
you
data
will
privacy
find it is
laws.
not. I am not in violation of any privacy laws.
Yes, you are.
Sir,
So,
if you need privacy, it is your obligation to create it.
I told you not to be recording, and you zoomed in onto my computer.
Well, I actually zoomed in far before you asked anything
either
of
way,
me.
I
You
told
also
you to stop,
contacted
and you
me.
did not stop.
Did you touch me?
So I told you to stop.
Did you
I
make
reached out
physical
to-
contact with me?
I reached out.
Are you
take
aware
your
that
phone
that's
away from-
assault?
Okay.
That
I'm
is
not gonna
simple
debate
battery.
this with you.
Well, then am I free to go?
Do you have an ID with you?
I do.
Can I
Always.
see it, please?
No, you may not. From this point forward, I will observe my right to remain silent. I have nothing further to say to you without a lawyer present.
That's fine. I'll just get a hold of my supervisor and I'll see what.
Maybe he'll educate you.
Do you really have to be so rude?
When my rights were violated and I was assaulted by somebody who was sworn to uphold my constitutional rights, I get pretty upset, sir.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that you don't know my rights or care about my rights, and you want to try and use tools of intimidation to take my rights away from me. I'm not going to have it.
Take any rights away from
Are you demanding my ID?
I am asking you for.
Am I free to go?
Just hang on, real quick.
Am I free to go?
I said hang on.
Am
real
I
quick.
being
I
detained?
already answered that question for you.
And what crime do you suspect of me to be committing? Have committed or am about to commit? What law? You're being very quiet here, Mr. Nygaard. You understand what I'm doing here, don't you?
Trying to figure out what's going on.
Mind you, folks, this is day 2. And we've already got a cop who's addicted to identification. God, man, it's like crack to these people.
Recording squads, going up the license plates.
Everybody was very polite. Oh, we got State Popo. Look at this. Look at this.
He's recording license.
How you doing, ma'am?
Pushed his arm away from
Doing great, thanks.
my window and
This is Minnesota here for you, folks.
telling me that I'm violating.
You
his
asked me a
rights
question.
and confusing people.
Went great.
Okay.
It went great. Nobody violated my rights. Nobody interfered. By the way, you guys are interfering with my process here. You are interfering with my ability to collect news for public dissemination. It's a violation of federal law.
Talk to me anymore. He doesn't want
Trying to figure out what's going on.
I just told you, I'm here to collect information for public dissemination. I'm exercising my constitutional rights, and I wish to be free to go. Would you mind giving me your name and badge number?
Supervised and Associate Patrol 123.
You're 123?
Yep.
Oh, that's actually my former license number for my profession. From California, license 123 is funny. Ironic and... What's that?
Easy number.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you mind? I don't have any weapons. I'm a little cold. Can I put my hand in my pocket?
Do you mind if I just check?
I
real
do.
quick, make sure?
I do mind, but I will.
I can kind of see that.
I know that I'm under a Terry stop here right
you're
now.
fine.
Yeah. I know I'm on a Terry stop, and I know that gives you the right to pat me down. So. By the way, it's an unlawful Terry stop. Just so you know. For the record.
This video proves once again that many officers care more about control than the law. The moment this officer was challenged, he panicked, resorting to unlawful demands, intimidation, and even physical contact. But thanks to the auditor standing his ground, the truth was exposed, and the officer was dismissed by his own supervisor. This is why knowing your rights isn't just important, it's essential. If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, stay calm, stand firm, and always record the police. Because when power is abused, knowledge is the only defense. What happens when the police don't know the law, but insist on enforcing it anyway? In today's video, officers confront a man peacefully exercising his First Amendment rights, demanding his ID without any legal justification. When he refuses, they scramble to find an excuse to detain him, making unlawful threats and violating his rights. But what they weren't expecting was someone who knew the law better than they did. Will these officers back down? Or will they double down on their ignorance? Stay tuned, because this one is a must-watch.
It's free speech. This is City Hall property.
When the cops come, you will let them know.
All right, you don't have to call the cops, man.
Just when I tell you tell me.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
That's what I'm saying, sir.
I have a right to be here. This is free speech. You do have a choice. You can just leave me alone. That's the funny thing about it.
Because then again, people gonna come through here and say,
You don't have to.
this guy is doing this.
You don't have to snitch, man.
Then it's gonna be me.
You don't have to snitch. You're snitching.
I'm not snitching. It's not snitching.
Yes, I am. I have every right to be here just as much as anybody else does.
Okay, so you want to talk about it?
I can explain it to them. Okay.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm all right. How are you?
I guess we had a complaint that you're asking customers for money or you're bothering customers. Or
I'm not bothering customers.
okay, what's going on?
I'm just out here spreading the message. God bless some Hispanics.
They don't want your presence here right now because I guess some people are feeling uncomfortable with you coming up and they're making complaints to them, and that's why they called me. So, are you conducting any business here? Or?
Like I explained to them, I am conducting business. I'm engaged in freedom of speech, freedom of religion on traditional public forum, and I have just as much right to be here as anybody else.
Yeah, you do, but you have to be conducting business, and this is the city hall, so that's why. Just give me a second. I'm gonna wait for my partner to get here.
All right.
And then we're gonna go forward.
Yeah, like I said, I'm engaged in free
I
speech.
understand that, and you're allowed to do your freedom of speech and whatnot, but obviously this is a timely hour where people are conducting business and they're not
Yes.
comfortable with you coming up.
Normal business operating hours. Yeah.
Okay, so, but they're not comfortable with
What's
that.
the uncomfortable law?
Give me a second. Let me just wait till my partner gets here.
How you doing, sir?
Then people here. I get picked up.
You got ID?
Bothering customers.
Why do I need to give you ID?
Double check something.
What?
He's recording. Just heads up. Just like
What's
we're
going on?
recording, he's recording too.
Yes or no question. Do you have ID?
Of course I have ID.
No, please.
No. I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity on a traditional public forum.
I didn't ask you anything else. I just asked you for.
Okay, well, I'm just letting you know.
No. Thank you.
I'm just letting you know I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity on a traditional public forum. There's freedom of speech.
Thank you for sharing that.
What's your name?
It's Officer Brow,
What's your badge number?
4994.
Okay, what's your, are you body cam recording? What's your attitude, man?
I asked you a simple question. That's it.
Dan, I'm just trying to have a conversation with you. Don't put your hands up to me like that.
I don't need a conversation.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Talk to the hand then. I don't like your attitude. But I will put you on notice that if you guys remove me from this property, you will be held accountable. Jackass.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Jackass. I don't like your attitude.
I didn't hear you.
Jackass. I called you a jackass. I don't like your attitude. You're coming here, you're supposed to be investigating. You should be asking me questions.
I did ask you.
You asked me for my ID. What?
Yes, sir.
Is my ID going to tell you whether a crime is afoot? Is my ID, you want me? Hold on a second. It's in my pocket. I'll get my ID out for you. Here's my ID right here. You want to ask it questions? Hey, ID, has Jeff committed any crimes, or is he suspected of committing any crimes? No, Jeff, you're not suspected of committing any crimes. See, getting my ID does nothing for your investigation. Learn your job, dude. I'm tired of you cops not knowing what your job is. Straight to ID.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
311 at dispatch.
Sorry, sir, he's on the way. That way. He's on his way.
311.
Officer, can I get your name?
Charisma.
Charisma? Okay, thank you. Do you have an ID number or a badge number?
6115.
All right, my name is Jeff.
This notification of a vehicle for 143 West 37, so it's going to be a DPF initial. Get the one review.
Just so you know, I'd like to stay and enjoy my freedom of speech rights. But if they do say that I'm trespass, you give me a trespass warning, I'll leave.
I think my partner asked for ID and you refused to give it.
Yeah, I'm not committing a crime.
Did you refuse to give the ID? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm refusing to give ID. I'm not committing a crime.
So in order for us to trespass you, we got to get your ID.
No, you don't. You just trespass me.
No, because in our we give a CAD. So then if you come back, then you get arrested for
It's
trespassing.
a civil matter.
That's how you see it. Civil matter or not?
No, that's how the courts see it.
Okay, I'm not going to argue with you.
That's how the law sees it.
Okay.
If you trespass me, I leave. I'm not giving you ID.
Okay.
All right, so am I good to go now?
There's other things to do in the city right now.
Am I good to go? No answer, just gonna walk away. Completely unprofessional.
Now run him in anywhere, please.
No. How? No. Tell me how am I suspicious? How am I suspicious? What call did you receive? You can't stop me. I did not do anything illegal. Y'all had no calls whatsoever. So how y'all gonna sit here and stop me?
Last two McLean's. I can tell you.
I can go because you can't stop me.
Right now.
How am I being detained?
You're known.
Under what law? Under what law? Because I'm known to break laws?
Right. Yeah.
No, that's why you can't stop me. That's illegal. And I got you on camera, McAllister. You can't put none of y'all hands on me.
Light skin, blackmail.
Stop. Y'all, look. How y'all gonna sit here and put your hands on me? I didn't do. I'm not under no arrest. I got no warrant.
You're not going anywhere right now.
I know I'm not.
Walk away. You know,
how can I not walk away?
Because I'm telling you, you're being detained right now.
How am I being detained under what?
You're a suspicious person.
How?
You had a call.
No, you know you had not. What call? When? What time?
Walk back to my car.
No. Because I've been walking down this road.
Tell me no?
I only walked down this road for 10 minutes.
You're going to tell me no?
What am I walking to your car for?
Walk over to my car right now.
For what?
You will take a ride.
For what?
Because I'm investigating what you're doing out here.
I'm walking because I got no place to stay, McAllister.
Where you been staying?
Oh, I'm not. I don't have to tell you that.
You just came from the road.
I'm walking down there, from down there.
Did he not cross the road? He did.
I crossed the road from right here because there's cars coming on this side of the road.
Okay. Go back over to my car.
For what?
Because I'm telling you.
Suspicious person. You hear this? And you're going to tow sign with us, right?
Yes, sir.
Wow, for what?
Still on probation?
No. You can't ask me no questions or pull me over for no reason. No reason. Really?
Well,
you can't touch me. You can't tell me what to do unless I broke a law.
come on.
I'm standing right here. I know my right. I could walk off right now, and if you touch me, you are breaking the law. All right?
Come on. We're going back to the car.
Why am I going to the car for?
So we can figure out what's going on, man.
Y'all see this, right? How y'all gonna stop me for no reason?
Suspicious person.
How am I suspicious? Because I did shit in the past?
The call that came in, bro.
What call?
The call that why?
What time? What time?
About 10 minutes ago now.
Okay, so I'm suspicious from walking down the road?
We just got the call.
How is that probable cause? That's not probable cause to stop me if I'm walking down the road. How is that suspicious? How is that suspicious? No. Tell me how that's suspicious. Y'all got the side of the road blocked off. You should have your lights on if you got me pulled over. You don't got that on. So, it doesn't matter. I got probable cause, but there's no cause, there's no nothing.
Step out of the street, you don't get
So let me continue walking.
You can wait until we figure this out.
Figure what out? How am I suspicious? So yeah, I'm suspicious enough to run my name?
Tell you what, if this stuff I find you have warrants and stuff, I'm not only going to go to jail for the warrants, but I'm going to charge you for ROD. You understand? Fine. Now I know you're back.
Wow, you know I'm back. Wow. I'm gonna stand right here. That. Can I sit on your car? Oh, now you want me to walk away because you're wrong, right? Now you want me to walk away.
If you don't start walking, you're going to go to jail.
If I don't start walking.
ROD. Resist, instruct, and delay.
You just tell me to walk? You're telling me to walk right now. Really? Wow.
This video is a perfect example of why you should never blindly comply with unlawful demands. These officers had no legal reason to demand an ID, yet they still tried to intimidate and detain someone who had done nothing wrong. If he hadn't known his rights, the outcome could have been very different. That's why it's crucial to stay informed, record every encounter, and stand your ground. Because when the police overstep their authority, knowledge is the only thing that can protect you. What happens when a security guard gets caught lying on camera? In today's video, a First Amendment auditor is confronted by an overzealous security guard who falsely claims that a public sidewalk is private property. When his intimidation tactics fail, he calls the police and fabricates a story to make himself look like the victim. But there's just one problem. Everything was caught on video. Will the police see through his lies, or will they side with him? Stay tuned, because this one is about to get interesting.
Just across the street from each other. You have any weapons on you or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
I got you.
Was there, you guys throwing any threats back and forth or anything like that?
Yeah, he was throwing threats, yeah. But
Did you say anything to him?
No,
Okay.
this is my job. I ain't got time.
Alright, if you want to talk to this deputy, I'm going to go across the street and talk to the other guy. Alright. I already told him it's a public sidewalk, so I'm going to go talk to him. Okay.
So you didn't actually set the
No, so this is not y'all's here.
Yeah, all this is ours.
Okay, this dude.
This whole thing.
Okay. But he's been on the sidewalk the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I said, we got complaints from like some residents.
Okay.
The guy standing outside, you know.
Okay. Yeah, give him a talk to, and I'm gonna go talk to the other guy.
Hey, Deputy, how are you, sir? I'm good. My name's Jeff. How you doing? Yes, sir.
What's going on?
He said he came out and tried to run me off the public sidewalk, claimed it was private property. I explained to him that it was not. It was public sidewalk.
Yep.
He said, okay, that's okay, I'll call the cops. I said, look, man, you don't need to call the cops. There's no need to call the cops. They said, oh, I'm going to call the cops. And I said, well, there's no reason for you to be a snitch. And he responded by saying he's going to beat my motherfucking ass.
Okay.
All right? So I don't know if that's considered assault and battery or whatever.
Did he say it from over there? Or?
He said he was right here.
He never approached you there?
No, but I had to tell him I would defend myself.
Okay, yeah, of course.
All right.
Yeah, and I told him that, this is a public sidewalk, but, he said, just people were calling in. There's a bunch of elderly people in there. They didn't know what was going on, so that's all the only reason we're here. And obviously you wanted to meet with us, so that's why we came over and talked.
Yeah, I mean, I'd hate to press charges on the guy, but he's got to learn not to be threatening people. I mean, it's one thing to have a disagreement, but to say you're going to beat somebody's ass.
Yeah.
You know?
He knows, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, people are going to throw those words around like crazy. But, it's up to you. Do you want to pursue charges against him?
Yeah,
he's not making you leave.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do. I want to pursue charges against him. I'll give you all my information, everything.
Cool. All right, I'll be all right. You have it on recording?
I got it on audio and video.
You mind showing it to me whenever you're done?
That's fine.
Okay. Hey, so
I get it.
So he's got a phone on him. He's recording the whole thing.
Yeah, I saw it. He just told me what was up though.
Okay. So he's looking to pursue charges for basically threatening him, because if he's got what you said on record, he's got a base. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So did you say anything to him?
No.
Not like I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass, anything like that. Did you say that?
No.
All right,
I haven't said that to him.
Because he's got his phone out.
He's been recording, but I haven't said that to him.
I mean, he's gonna show me regardless.
Okay, that's cool.
So he's gonna want to pursue charge. If it's on there, I'm gonna give him what he wants.
Okay.
All right. I mean, it's his right. Okay. I'm gonna add him in the call real quick. You got your ID on you?
Yeah, I got his info.
Okay.
I got his info. He's got a YouTube channel. And what he does is he's a constitutionalist, so he tries to get people to call the police on him and to have law enforcement violate his rights. So he can post it on YouTube.
He's been recording me the whole time.
Yeah. That's his MO. He's got followers. That's how he makes his money.
Oh my God.
Tell me that he apologized and he's sorry for saying it. I'm willing not to pursue charges.
Okay. I'll let him know. He's gonna stay there. He's gonna stay on the sidewalk.
Okay.
But he's not gonna pursue charges if you just say sorry for what you said.
Okay.
I mean, if that's good with you, I mean, that's better than getting charges.
Well, what charges do I get?
It'd be assault.
Assault charge?
255, 254.
You want him to come over there? Or you good right here?
But not to film me on YouTube. I'm not finna go on my YouTube channel, brother. Come on, man. You can't do that.
I mean, that's his thing, man.
No, but I'm not.
We're in a public area.
But you can't record me on video if I want to be recorded.
No, it's not true. We're in a public place. Hey, I mean, it's either one. It's not bad, bro.
It is bad. My friend is a cop too. I'm not finna do that, bro.
Oh, well, then he's gonna pursue charges then.
I'm not finna get you on. I'm not finna get on.
I mean, it's as easy as a sorry. I'm not telling you what to do, but if that's all it's gonna take, he's gonna be here for the rest of the day.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna get on the camera to tell you, oh, I'm sorry for that guy.
I mean, I would. But again,
my guy said, was he scared for his life?
Yeah.
He said he was scared for his life. Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy, man. A lot of people crazy, man. Yeah. What if I'm scared for my life? What's the difference?
Well, yeah. Again, I'm not forcing anybody to do anything.
I'm sorry, brother. There we go. All right. Good enough. I'm sorry, Chief, for the misunderstanding.
That's good for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. It may, I mean, you got him to say it, so.
Yeah.
All right.
That's cool.
You're good to go, man.
I'm good to go.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want to talk.
Okay. Have a good day.
This video is a perfect example of why knowing your rights is essential. The security guard was quick to lie, quick to call the police, and quick to play the victim until he realized the whole thing was recorded. Without video evidence, this situation could have turned out very differently. That's why it's crucial to stand your ground, challenge false authority, and always record your interactions. Because when people in power abuse their position, the truth is your greatest weapon.